So I took the one big beautiful bill and I put it in Chatgpt. And this is the prompt that I gave it in Chatgpt. And these are prompts based on statistics in America. Take this bill, pretend I am an independent congressman that sometimes sides with Republicans and sometimes sides with Democrats. I also serve a constituency where the majority of people make less than $100,000 a year, and about 12% of people depend on TANF benefits. That's food stamps, things like that. And 43% of children are eligible for Head Start, although some who have access to it and are eligible for it don't use it. I want to make the best fiscal decision and vote in the best interest of my constituents. Would this bill hurt the voters of my district based on the information in it? I said independent congressman because I wanted to be non-biased, and I'm essentially asking ChatGPT, is this bill good for America, without asking it, is this bill good for America? And this is what it had to say. As an independent congressman representing a district where most constituents earn under $100,000 annually, with 12% relying on TANF, temporary assistance for needy families, food stamps, things like that, and 43% of children eligible for Head Start, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, OBBA, presents several provisions that could adversely affect your constituents. Number one, Medicaid and SNAP reductions. The bill proposes significant reductions in Medicaid funding, including the introduction of work requirements and stricter eligibility criteria. The Congressional Budget Office estimates that the changes could result in approximately 7.8 million individuals losing Medicaid coverage by 2034. SNAP food assistance. Legislation imposes stricter work requirements for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, and shifts a larger share of administrative costs to states. This could lead to reduced benefits and increased burdens on state resources, potentially affecting access to food for low-income families in your district. Earned income tax credit. The bill introduces a requirement for families to obtain a qualifying certificate for each child claimed under the Earned Income Tax Credit. Critics argue that this added administrative burden could deter eligible families from claiming the credit, which averages about $2,743 per recipient in 2023. While the bill does not explicitly cut Head Start funding, the overall reduction in federal support for low-income programs could indirectly impact the program's resources and accessibility in your district. Given that 43% of children in your district are eligible for Head Start, any negative effects to the program or its funding could have significant implications for your district. Tax policy changes. Tax cuts favoring high-income earners. The bill extends the 2017 tax credit, which predominantly benefits high-income earners, and raises the state and local tax reduction cap from $10,000 to $40,000. These changes are likely to provide more substantial benefits to wealthier households. Temporary relief measures. While the bill does include temporary tax relief, such as deductions for tips and overtime pay, these provisions are set to expire after 2028, offering short-term benefits to low-income workers. The increased in federal deficit. The CBO projects that the bill would add approximately $2.4 trillion to the federal deficit over the next decade. This increase could lead to future cuts in essential services or higher taxes, potentially affecting your constituents adversely. In conclusion, given the proposed reduction in Medicaid and SNAP, potential administrative hurdles for earned income tax credit recipients, and tax policy changes favoring high-income individuals, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act could have detrimental effects on the low to moderate income constituents in your district. While the bill offers some temporary tax relief, these are limited in duration and may not offset the broader negative impacts that would come. Therefore, from a fiscal and constituent-focused perspective, supporting this bill may not align with the best interests of your district. The stats that I used are representative of the whole country. 12% of families are on some sort of supplemental nutrition program. That's WIC, That's your food stamps, things like that. Most Americans make less than $100,000 per year. And quite frankly, a lot of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. And 43% of children are eligible for Head Start. So, based on this, an unbiased take of this bill, using statistics that affect the majority of Americans, this bill is garbage.